just sitting here, writing and, you know, going back and thinking back on my life and stuff like that. Like, I have, been through so much with, like, anxiety, depression, and I loving myself and I appreciating who I am. And I just want to get out here and say, like, just because the outside look like it's not changing, please trust the process that the outside is going to change. Because God is working on you on the inside first. He has to change the stuff that's going on the inside of us for us to get the thing. In order for us to see the change on the outside, He has to change our heart. He has to change our way. He has to change the oldness of us so He can make us new on the inside. And once He gets done working on us on the inside, eventually He's going to work on the outside. He's going to work on the physical. He has to work on the spirit that has been broken, the spirit that has died. Like, He has to work on the living side of us first before He can just give us the physical. He's working on the spiritual first, then the outside, because the spirit comes first, then our flesh. The more we feed our spirit, the more we will see the newness of ourselves. The moment we will see that everything that we have been taught, was either somebody told us or taught it to us or anything like that, but we didn't get it from God. We didn't get it from the Bible or whatnot. So we had to, like, sit down with ourselves and ask ourselves, what is truth about ourselves? What is truth about ourselves that we know? What is the honesty about ourselves that we know, and not what somebody told us or what we think that's about us? You know what I'm saying? Like, the more you fall in love with yourself, the more you start being honest with yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself, not just yourself, but God. Believe in God, what God is telling you, what He's showing you. Like, we have to make sure we're looking more at the bigger picture than the small one. The small one always plays a big role as well. You know what I'm saying? Just because things are not changing on the outside doesn't mean it's not changing on the inside. Because God has to change us on the inside before He can change us on the out. That's why when we building a relationship with God and we getting closer to God, God is always patient. He's always on time. He's always patient and He's always on time. God is not on our timing. As much as we want something to happen, we're not going to get it right then and there because He's still working on us on the inside. He's still making sure that all the old that we have learned is coming into something true or coming into something that aligns with us through Him. Because He's the only one that knows who we are. He the only one knows who we are. He the only one knows how many strands we have on our head. He the only one knows our name. He the only one knows the true in and out of ourselves. So if you don't have that close relationship with God, you won't know who you truly are. If you don't have that close relationship with God, you won't know who you are. Because we might think we know ourselves through our flesh. We might think we know ourselves through other things in life that we have experienced, but do we really know ourselves when we sit ourselves down and talk to God about who we truly are? Do we really know the true meaning of healing? Do we really know the true meaning of a journey of healing? Healing is an inside-out job, and we can't do it by ourselves. If you don't have God, if you don't have God, and if you don't have a relationship with God, you will forever be stuck in trauma. You will forever be stuck in depression. You will forever be stuck in your mindset if you don't have a relationship with God. Because if you tell yourself that you have anxiety and depression, that's not you. That's not you. Because who created anxiety and depression? Who created self-doubt? Who created not loving yourself? The devil. The devil has created confusion when it comes to our mindset. That's why we have to go to God about who we truly are. Ask God, who am I? Ask God, who am I truly am? Show me who I am. I was just sitting here writing because it was times where now I'm like thanking God for waking me up. I'm thanking God for the things that I have experienced and that I have learned. But back then, I used to wake up and ask God, why am I still here? What's the reason of me still being here? What is my purpose of me still here? What is the outline of me still being here? You know what I'm saying? And I used to have, tears in my eyes asking him that. Why am I still here? Why I deserve to still be here while I feeling this pain, while I'm feeling like this, I feel like this every day. But now, I wake up with tears in my eyes, thanking him for joy, thanking him for a smile, thanking him for changing my heart to something better, to something better than depression, or better than anxiety, or better than the negativity that was eating me up throughout my whole life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always express it That's why I'm always coming out and expressing talk to yourself nicely, talk to yourself with kindness, talk to yourself with joy, talk to yourself with patience, talk to yourself with support. Believe the things that you know. Believe the things that God is telling you. Believe the move that God is feeling, that God is feeling inside of you. The only way you can get that close relationship with God is by spending time with Him. Spend time, get in His Bible, get in the Spirit with Him. Pray with power. Don't pray. Let's stop praying out of hope. Stop praying out of hope. And when you're praying out of hope, it's a doubt mind of He can't do it. It's a doubt mind that He might not do it. When you pray out of hope, it's a confusion. It's a confusion when it comes to God, because He don't know that you can trust Him with the things that you're saying. You don't even trust yourself with the things that you're saying. When you're praying, you have to know that God is going to do it. When you're praying, you have to know that God is already working. When you're praying, you have to know that God is already got it done. When you're praying, you have to know that God has finished it. Because the spiritual realm comes first. The spirit comes first. It's already done in the spirit. That's what I'm saying. Everything that we can't see is the real truth. Everything that we do see is an illusion. Everything is an illusion. That's why if you don't fill your spirit up, if you don't fill your mind up, if you don't fill your spirit up with knowledge of God, You will be forever in this flesh. You'll be forever looking at everything in the flesh. If you don't close your eyes and see what Jesus or God is showing you, then you don't know the true meaning of having a relationship with God. That's what I said, do you really know the true meaning of a healing journey? Do you really know the true meaning of a healing heart? Do you really know a true meaning of having a relationship with God? Or do you just say you love God and you know God just because of things? You know what I'm saying? So talk to them with a kind heart because it carries with them throughout their whole life. Especially if it's something negativity. Negativity sticks like glue. It sticks, and not even like glue. The hardest that you can find, it sticks. And it will stick with them, and it will stick with them until they ready to give it up. Until they ready to give that childhood trauma up. It's a lot of people that's in this world that's adults, still dealing with when stuff that they was younger. They don't know how to get out of or get over it. Everything that we're dealing with in life is in the Bible. Everything that we're dealing with on the inside of our brains and heads, whatever, depression and anxiety is in the Bible. You have to get a relationship with God, build a relationship with God. The more you draw closer to God, the more you will figure out a lot of things of why a lot of things had to happen in life. And why we had to, go through it, why we had to learn from it, why we had to, why we had to learn from it, why it had to happen. Once you have a relationship with God, He will tell you and show you why the things had to happen. He would tell you why those things had to happen.